Hello everyone, welcome back. This is step 4, first flush diverter. Today I'll be discussing this first flush diverter system. Um, so I guess before we get into anything, let's talk about what is a first flush diverter system. First flush diverter it's a feature on your rainwater harvesting system that allows you to divert the first water from each rain. Why that's important is because in between rains, there can be a buildup or an accumulation of bird droppings, pine needles, dirt, ash, the small rocks from the asphalt shingles. Sorry, that's hard to say. So when you get a buildup of that in the gutter, and that first water that comes out is washing most of that out. So this system, or your first flush diverter system, is designed to divert that first dirty water and trap it into a vessel. And that will allow it not to get into your holding tanks. And my holding tanks are here. So what I'll do is I'll start from up top here, and I'll make my way down explaining this first flush diverter. Then I'll also, there's a few features that I would say all, but I guess I haven't seen all first flush diverters. I'll say most first flush diverters should have. That's a really hard word to keep saying. One is first is a feature. I'll tell you what, let's go from the top and come down, and I'll explain those features in 1 second. So first, my water flows in from these 2 3-inch PVC pipes. You could watch step 3 gutters or my updates on my previous videos of the rainwater harvesting system to get more information on this here. So the water will flow here and then down into this first pipe here. Now these are 3-inch PVC pipes, but when it comes to here, it converts from 3 inches to 4 inches. So there's a PVC adapter here that goes from 3 inches to 4 inches. And then now this is a 4-inch PVC T, and this is another 4-inch PVC T, and then this is a 90 here, a 4-inch 90. These are all 4-inch pipes, approximately 3.5 feet in length. And this is what my water gets trapped in, these 3 pipes. So the water flows down. As the water fills up this pipe, it will then begin to spill over into the second pipe and then into this third pipe. The reason why I have multiple pipes is because I have a height restriction here. You can see the top of the house is just right here. So I had a couple choices. I could have put multiple pipes like this, or I could have used a barrel of this kind, something like this, another vessel that could catch and contain water for me temporarily. So that's another option when building yours. If you're going to build your own diverter system, you don't have to use pipes, you just need some type of vessel to collect water. So the first feature that's very important to have is some type of seal here. You need a seal or something to block this water. Once you catch all this water, you don't want it to come back up here and flow into your tanks. So what I use is a 1 liter plastic bottle, and that bottle sits at the bottom of this pipe, and as the water rises in this pipe, so does that bottle. And then when it hits here, it can't get through this, so it makes a good seal and allows this water coming crashing down here not to disturb all this contaminated water that I just caught or diverted. This is an important feature to have. Now, if you don't have this feature, I watched a webinar on something that some students at Texas A&M did for a project. What it said on that webinar, and I may get some of the details wrong, so what I'm going to say is 12 to 18 inches, because I don't know the specific amount, but it's 12 to 18 inches that this water flowing down will disturb the water below it. So you can expect that whatever is here is going to come back up here if I don't have some type of seal here to seal off once my diverter is full. In essence, your diverter will still work, but it won't be near as effective. So this is a great feature to add to your system. Okay, let me take you to the bottom of the system now. Okay, down here, you see all the 3 pipes traveling down. There's 3 more 90s here, and then there's 3 4-inch PVC caps. Now these caps do a couple things. One, they allow me to open up these pipes and clean out all the debris in there. That you can do as often as you like, but you don't have to do every single rain. I would recommend doing it every 3 rains at the least, but clean it as often as you like. Secondly, this also acts as another very important feature, which is a drip feature. Most, or at least all first flush diverter systems I've seen have a drip feature. And what that is, that I will screw this cap back on, but I won't put it that tight. And so what that'll do is it'll allow this water to leak out slowly. So after each rain, this will automatically reset itself by letting the water drain out, and it'll be ready for the next rain and ready to collect that first water, or to divert that first water again. Now, from my experience, the only negative I have about this, or about this setup and these lids, caps rather, is that the threads are coarse and they allow dirt to get in between. So you have to either clean them before you put them in here, or you really, what I do is I use large channel locks, which is essentially just really big pliers. So I use a tool to help me, because a lot of times they'll get stuck, or dirt will get in there, or there will be water. A little bit of, even if there's just a little bit of water in the pipe, it's a lot tougher to turn. The only negative I have about this system is that. But really, to me, that's not a big deal. I just grab the channel locks and open it up if I have a problem with it. Just something to note if you're going to build a system like this, or something maybe you can work out, find a way to work out if you're going to replicate the system. One more important thing, I do keep a stone or a rock in this pipe, deep in here. Now, I do that to lift that bottle up that's in here. If you don't, see this 90-degree angle here, that bottle could possibly get stuck in there. Could possibly bend in there, and if it does, then it won't rise up and act as a seal for you. So I do that, just put a little small rock or stone in there to lift up your whatever device you have floating. And so again, your floating device that's going to rise up could be a tennis ball, could be a large ping pong ball. All depends on the diameter of your pipe and what will work good to work as that seal. But those are just a few options that you could use, and to give you a few more ideas of things that maybe I haven't thought of yet. So to sum it up, on your first flush diverter system, you'll need some type of vessel. That vessel will need to be able to hold water, but also be watertight. You will need something to seal or make some type of barrier between your diverted water and your fresh water that you're catching. And then third, you'll need some type of drip system, something that will allow your first flush diverter system to let the water drip out and automatically reset itself after each rain. Hopefully this helps you in building your rainwater harvesting system. If you have any questions regarding the first flush diverter system, just comment in the comment section below and I will respond. Thanks everyone for watching. Have a great day.